Welcome back. Let's get into the world of sports news now with Ayotunde Balogun.
The Nigeria Rowing, Canoe and Sailing Federation has revealed that the sport will be making its debut at the forthcoming National Youth Games in Ilorin, that's in Kwara State. Now, inspired by the performance of Jonathan Akiemi and Chirika Okogu at the Rio 2016 Olympics, the Federation decided to go to the grassroots to unearth raw talent to represent Nigeria in future. The Federation President, Festus Probeni, said the National Youth Games will be an avenue to select and prepare young Nigerians for the forthcoming Africa Youth Games in Algeria in 2017. About 14 states have already indicated their interest to be part of the Games, scheduled to hold between the 24th and the 30th of this month. Russian athletes who won gold medals at the country's competition, which was held after their ban from the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games, will be awarded prize money of $61,800. Silver medalists will be awarded $38,650, while the bronze medalists will receive $26,280. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that the participants of the alternative version of the Games will receive the prize money, or the same prize money, as they will have at the Rio event. A total of 263 athletes across 18 sports took part in the tournament, which was held on September the 8th and 9th. Struggling Abia Warriors have boosted their chances of escaping relegation from the Nigeria Professional Football League after earning a 3-1 win over champions Eyimba in Abia State. Goals from Michael Olaha, Ndufrike Efyong and Shedrack Asiegbu ensured Abia Warriors ended Eyimba's quest for a league title this season. Heartland also raised their hopes of surviving the drop with a crucial 2-0 victory over visiting Niger Tornadoes at the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri. Rabiu Ali scored the only goal from the penalty spot as Kano Pillars beat El Kanemi Warriors 1-0 in Kano. UEFA President Alexander Ceferin has unveiled the logo for Euro 2020 at the tournament's official launch in London. The logo shows a multicolored fan silhouette standing either side of the competition's Henri Delaunay Trophy on a green bridge, representative of the links between the 13 host countries. The 2020 European Championship is being staged in 13 cities across Europe to mark the 60th anniversary of the competition, with the semi-finals and final to take place at London's Wembley Stadium.
The great English capital, a wonderfully vibrant multicultural city, rich in traditions and history, and an intense hotbed of football. Since the game was born, UEFA decided that the semi-finals and final, as you said, Mr. Mayor, before, in 2020, deserved one city and stadium with extensive experience in staging major sporting events. And where better to bring the Euro 2020 to a crescendo than a Wembley Stadium, an iconic football arena, both in its original form and since reconstruction. There is a supreme pleasure in being able to bring Euro 2020 to so many countries and so many cities, to see football acting as a bridge between nations, and to carry the competition closer to the fans, those who are essential lifeblood of the game.
Pakistan captain Misbah-ul-Haq hopes international cricket will soon return to the country as he celebrated the team's climb to the top of the Test rankings. Misbah was awarded the ceremonial mace to mark this achievement. He said he hoped that things would change and international cricket will come back to the people of Pakistan. And that's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Egyptian officials have reported the death of 29 people who drowned at sea after a boat they were traveling in capsized. The 29 are among 600 passengers in a migrant boat that capsized off the coast of Kafr al-Sheikh. 150 of the passengers were rescued. The incident comes as head of the EU's border agency recently warned that Egypt has become the new departure point for Europe-bound migrants from Africa. More than 6,000 refugees have drowned in the Mediterranean between last year and the first half of this year already, with the International Organization for Migration saying half that number did lose their lives this year. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is asking that planes be grounded over key areas in Syria to protect an already fragile ceasefire there. Mr. Kerry's suggesting was made during a meeting of the UN Security Council on Syria. He says the bombing of an aid convoy in Syria raises profound doubt over whether Russia and the Assad regime can or will live up to ceasefire obligations. Russia claims a U.S. drone was in the area where the convoy was attacked, claiming the drone can hit targets on the ground. Mr. Kerry says flights should stop in order to de-escalate the situation and give a chance for humanitarian assistance to flow unimpeded.
Allow spoilers to choose the path for us, the path of escalation. If we decide not to do what it takes to make this work, this cessation of hostilities, then make no mistake, my friends, the next time we convene here, we're going to be facing a Middle East with even more refugees, with more dead, with more displaced, with more extremists, and more suffering on an even greater scale.
And the main news again. It was a rowdy session today as the House of Representatives passed a motion to investigate Abdul Mumin Jibrin over his allegations of budget padding. The former Appropriation Committee chairman, however, insisted that probe must be in public. Also today, the Senate began debate on the country's economic recession. The lawmakers recommended scrapping of the Treasury single account and removal of the Ministers of Finance and Budget and Planning. It was another tragedy today in the Mediterranean as at least 29 migrants drowned after a boat carrying 600 people capsized off the coast of Egypt. That's news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.
Channels Television, celebrating 21 years of professional broadcasting.